keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
The fuck was that? You look ridiculous. Your screen's frozen. Broadcasting live from RD Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the land. Look at that fucking face. What is wrong with your screen?
I don't know. It's the worst possible time it could have.
You got your Tanacon shirt? Oh,
Exactly.
man. He's round. Oh, you're going to get a lot of fat jokes. Oh, man.
No,
But
thank
everybody,
you very much for having me on.
Yes, no problem. Nick the Oreo, point man today. Versts didn't show up. I don't know why. This happens to Dave every so often. I don't know. I like it. You can turn your camera on and off. There you go. Oh, there he is in his fucking heist. There he is.
Two cameras. Wait, that's the wrong camera.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't do two cameras. That's what. Not NHL. Look at this shit.
Oh, we're back. All right, we're good. Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Nick the Oreo worked real hard to staff. He was fuckhead about a year ago of the week. And he's. I think we're gonna. Where are you, Versts, dude? We put you on if you want. Fuck, man. Versts blew it. This is our first podcast over on this channel, and I think they're going to be a little looser over here because we're not exactly trying to. Well, I'm putting Nick on. Definitely not going for hits, you know. So give it time to build over here. The reason we're doing this is trying to bang the algorithm. Too much content per channel doesn't seem to get rewarded. And we're going to be doing a lot more with this channel on a Friday. I don't know, but it might probably not this week. Good chance next week, definitely the week after. You can see our week up wrap-up show, and you're going to see me and other hosts do it. How do you think that's going to go? I'm going to assign, okay, you got the Friday show this week. That's right. And then fucking on Thursday, I need help. That's going to happen. You watch. And he's got it. What's with the? Oh, you got frozen again. Stop fucking with your setup. Although maybe, yeah. What's with the commie flag in the background?
Wait, oh, what?
You got this. You're
okay.
Frozen again, but fucking, I don't care. You look like a ghost or something. What the fucking weird ass lighting in there?
I think it's the lighting.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Don't ever fix it.
Honestly, I was talking to my mom before the podcast. I said I was coming on Shot from the Point.
Yeah.
And she said, and I didn't expect her to say this. She was going to say like, oh, good luck and everything.
Yeah.
But instead she said, hey, listen, I've seen the news. I've seen everything. Listen, if you're going to go on a live stream, please don't say the N-word. And I wasn't expecting it because I was in the middle of my job.
Yeah. Yeah, well, for your job, you might not. We don't really say the N-word over here. Why are you screwing around with everything? 10 bucks.
I fixed it.
Off the bat, GXX, 10 pounds, excuse me. Congratulations, England, moving on to the round of, what is it, the quarterfinals in the World Cup. Are you, Italy's out. Did that hit your family hard that they were out of the World Cup?
No.
You guys don't care?
My family has no idea what soccer is.
Oh, it's good. That's good. It's a good thing.
It's just hockey.
Just hockey. So you're just a total hockey family?
Yeah. Favorite player, Pavel Bure. He played for that one right there. Oh, there.
Yeah, you guys like Pavel Bure? He was
No,
on the Rangers
no.
for like a minute. All right, let's get into Boogie. All right, we got over 100. That's not too bad. Love to get the likes, get the video out there. We're going over Boogie. Boogie's in some. Well, actually, let's go over this. This is a guy used to getting 1,000 subs, more than 2,000 subs a day, and you can see around Friday. 800, 400, 6. All right, we're going in 5, and we're yesterday he finished up with a minus 185. First, where the fuck are you? Jesus Christ! You can see he picked up with a. Is he on now? Fuck this. You know what? Let me get him on here because I know I wanted to bring him on because of his insight on this, but I guess he's just not on today. Fuck him. Fuck Versts. Stop typing. Stop typing. So anyway,
in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat. I don't understand. It's Versts. What do you want? And you can see he's going down, and there's like a multitude of issues.
I hate taking L's.
Me too. Gamer J Lee. What up, Spartan Tommy? Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a Spartan over here. That's for sure. Genuine Trojan. So we have. Nick's gonna make me laugh. That's why I need a calming influence. Where the fuck is Versts? Because I'm gonna goof with him the whole time, and I'm not gonna even cover the fucking show.
We don't have enough hostility.
Yes, me and you. No, because you make me laugh all the time. So, and I don't know how good you are. You're good at goofing at people, but I don't know how good you are in insight. Hashtag fuck Versts. Where the fuck is he? All right. We're seeing this going down. We had the, what the fuck? We did a podcast on Boogie with the SJW stuff that he talked about in the H3 podcast. Apparently, the left is mad at him now because he said something to the effect of the LGBT community of forcing stuff too quickly, and he's too far on the left. And they are. I hate taking L's. They're too against. Nick is so overwhelmingly fat, it's stressing me out.
Fuck you, Tobes.
You know, Tobes isn't fucking skinny either. I've seen his fat ass, and he's fatter than me. So I don't know what the fuck his problem is. Maybe he had a hard on for you for a little bit, and you just blew it for him when you came on with your giant Magnum condom. Ridiculous. This isn't Tommy Season. No, it isn't. We're doing some podcasts over here. We're fucking off over here. 3 podcasts a week on the other channel, or 3.
I think the reason the left is pissed off is because he backtracked every single thing he was using to pander to the left about 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And a lot of people,
how dare you change your mind, dickhead?
Yeah, I know. It's just I don't know why Boogie sees himself as so responsible. Like he's one of these guys that calls himself, I'm an influencer. I hate that word. I hate that it attached to.
I mean, what's a better way to influence your fans and try to have like a positive message to give than to go on and explain a step-by-step way to commit suicide? I feel like that's the best possible thing you can do.
Yeah, I know. It's just like maybe he shouldn't be in the political end of this. Maybe his talents lie in reviewing video games, talking about the industry, which he has excellent insight on. He is, to me, he's YouTube royalty. He's done the Francis character, everything he's done. He's got way, way, way more good than bad out there. I think he's fucking great. But it is difficult for me to, like, he sticks his foot in his mouth so often. And I don't understand why he even gets involved. And I don't even care. Well, I don't even understand why he's a lefty, because they're the ones that keep burning him, for Christ's sake. So this is Boogie. He threatened suicide or something.
Plan is to delete my Twitter.
Taking L's.
Thanks so much, Ricochet. Since we're letting chubby guys on Long Island co-host, when am I coming on? Are you still fucking with your camera?
No.
You know what your problem is? You have 2 fucking cameras running. That's the problem.
Oh.
That's the problem. You should have picked one. Get him next time. Dead on Dave. He has the same problem. All right. And you're the only one that, that's Dead on Dave's probably happy as hell right now. So here he is. Here he is spouting off.
To delete my Twitch.
Jesus, we can get $11 Marks. Get 2,000 subs a day for years. Has 2 days where he goes negative. I'm done, guys. It's a good point. This is probably not the end of the world.
To delete my YouTube, post one video on all of them that says goodbye, says that I screwed up, says that this is what happens when you serial harass somebody. Here's what happens when you attack somebody.
Bitch. Welcome to Subclub. He's going to want his money back. Thanks. Welcome to Fuckheads Terry. He's going to want his money back. Welcome to Subclub.
Daily and daily and day in and day out. And then when you guys no longer remember me, I can die.
What a shock. Somebody called the cops. What else do you do? By the way, we have a new rule in the SFTP Discord. You can get banned for threatening suicide, because it puts my mods in a horrible situation. And this is what Boogie did right here. He put his fans in a horrible situation here. A horrible situation. Like, what are you going to do? You know, I mean, you're telling people you might kill yourself.
If I haven't harmed myself yet, I'm not going to.
Well, how the fuck do we know that?
Maybe he was genuinely worried.
And by the way, somebody called the cops. And so he does this.
Last thing you should do is send a cop to someone who's suicidal's front door. Do you know how you commit suicide by cop?
I hate taking
Do you guys know how you commit suicide?
Call Keemstar. Gamer J. Lee. Hey, I am thick, but where's the co-host spot, damn it?
By cop. Let me show you how you get it. If you are suicidal and a cop shows up at your front door and you want to die, all you do is this. And you're fucking dead. They'll shoot you 6 times in the fucking face, dude.
Finger bag.
I like how he's trying to guilt his fans for basically doing the only thing that you can do when somebody's being suicidal.
Oh, it it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why he actually went on this rant.
Yeah, it's wild.
He literally sent me a suicide machine to my front door.
What a
A
jerk.
suicide machine?
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Suicide machine. Yeah,
The best thing you can do when someone's suicidal is take them at face value. Nobody's jumping off a bridge. That's not going to happen.
Yes.
I'll take your word for it. You're suicidal, but you know what? I trust you.
Yeah.
Look, we're not in ninth grade or 8th grade here. Have it like, oh, you should go see the school counselor. This is like a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, I know.
Who just had a divorce.
Yes.
Who had a major surgery that's apparently. Oh,
Yeah, keep going. No, don't worry about those. You got to.
He had a major surgery that has a very high suicide rate,
Really?
a very high divorce rate. But we're going to take him at face value.
Yes. So when I want to kill myself, don't you ever send anybody to stop me. I'll just kill myself. I mean, the logic is ridiculous.
I'm a celebrity.
He literally sent me a suicide machine to my front
What a horrible person. Like he's trying to guilt this guy. He should have doxed him too. Then it really got him back, you know?
door.
I feel like a suicide machine is something that would be in one of those old cartoons with like the sound effects.
Yeah, like a Wile E. Coyote, Acme suicide machine. Yeah. Here
He
we go.
literally sent a suicide machine to my front door. How is that helpful?
Well, you didn't kill yourself.
You know?
I don't know. I don't know at all. I got to be honest with you. Boogie's out of fucking control. My man needs to rein it in. Are you fucking with your camera again?
I just turned it off because it was frozen.
He was frozen. All right. And you look at his little outfit there. There is his graduation picture.
I'm running for president, Nick, for 2020.
Look at that thing.
You couldn't see my dab, but I dabbed.
You dabbed. Like I said yesterday, you look like a guy that's playing Leonardo DiCaprio as when he was young. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like there.
I'll take that, other than because I got fat and I got Leonardo DiCaprio, so I'm gonna go with you.
Well, someone better call a cop to my shop. I'm sad now. I'm sad now. I think he means send me one of those suicide machines. It's awful. I just
That's
don't
what
get
happens when Halo 6 sucks.
Halos. I'm gonna get into Halo with him. I'm gonna play it. Well, you can't stream the Halo version we want to play, but I'm gonna stream.
Online?
I am gonna stream Halo with because I got an Xbox now. I'm gonna stream that with Gamer J Lee, and I'm just gonna goof on him for liking Halo the whole time and say how bad the game is. Mark, I don't know if you it's the Hyrule Shield or the toys, but I feel like the skateboard is just for show. Yes,
It's gonna
Mark.
go from fat guy jumps into a pool to fat guy does a wicked 360.
Not my shield. Boogie, stop getting involved in politics. Be yourself. And when you do fuck up, don't apologize. Take it from our great. And by the way, it's 4th of July, everybody in the United States. I salute every one of you as being a former veteran. Apparently, I don't know, Nick was thinking about it one time too at that picture. But do what our president does. Never apologize. Even when you're wrong. You know why? It works. Maybe you should just hold the line. And just say, I meant what I said. I said what I meant. I don't hate gays. I just think there was a better thing. And maybe I'm wrong. Who the hell knows? It's my opinion. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All right. I'm going to put on. Today is, I should announce it before. Today's a multi-show, like a multi-news show. It's not just Boogie. We just have to pick a headline. But I know fucking Diorio is in love with Face Banks.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, he is your favorite, I know. And this is them talking about buying more houses and shit over in Los Angeles. This is funny. Happy 4th, everybody.
Dude,
In videos, you're like, just link my Snapchat. Don't link my
I honestly don't know how to say this, guys, but like I've been a lot more involved with FaZe and shit lately. Me and the homie have been
That's a good thing. You're fucking CEO, aren't you? Thanks.
a lot more involved together, and
plotting.
we picked up a couple more houses, all right next to each other. If you guys know what my house looks like, they're all pretty much the same, like, but just different versions.
Looks like a heroin addict, doesn't he? I keep on looking. Do you look like some people might look at the tattoos in his arms. I'm looking for holes. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm looking for, holes. This is a guy.
I don't think he's renting those houses though. I know he has money, but that's a lot of fucking money.
You know what? Here's the rumor on him. Okay, I mean, he may be worth upwards of $10 million. I know, I think somebody put him at 2, but it's the CSO gambling money, and they probably laundered that thing. Probably, I don't know for a fact. They probably laundered that money all over the fucking place. Now they never proved that he actually had CSGO money, because mostly they did what that guy Francis did. They had offshore companies buy fucking CSGO gambling shit so they could never tie it to them. You know, maybe you are a gangster, fucking Banks. Maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe you're legit.
He's in the family. He's got
$30. Holy shit! Woo. Buy Depth 4-pack on stream. I did buy Depth. Give a copy to Versts, Tobes, and Wild Spartans Jr. Is that you? Oh, they called you Wild Spartans Jr.
Oh, I get it. Fuck. You got me. I've been bamboozled.
Here he goes.
No, my house looks like they're all pretty much the same, but just different versions.
It's the Cloud Alley now.
Yeah, he's actually in the fucking Cloud House now. You're in my fucking.
I'm in the no statutory rape house, so I don't get on drama alert.
The statutory rape one's the one behind. They got the one in the next block. It's more secluded. They have a statutory outhouse.
Yes. Good call.
I have the Cloud House. I'm in the former CEO's room. That's why I was foreshadowing it when I was wearing that jersey, yo. I was trying to
look at these guys, man.
That's what I did, man. I foreshadowed it, man. I speak English very well.
Yes. That's another thing about Banks that always gets me. Watch his old videos. He speaks perfect English, and now he's black. Habonics guy. All these guys. They were 5 years ago. They were all fucking playing Call of Duty, talking normal, and now they're all gangsters.
Listen, if you hit enough clips, you can become the internet gangster. That's all it takes. You hit that 360 no scope, you might as well have just popped somebody in New York City.
Yeah, fucking drive by. Do you have any idea how many people I killed online? Fuck.
50 Cent and FaZe Banks, they're not very different.
No, they're not.
They ended up in the same place.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know. A little present in there, that some under pressure fucking Logic t-shirt.
Yeah, yo, that's lit.
No, listen, guys.
That's lit. Yes, lit. What's going on, man? Real talk don't even talk like that, man.
What's up, fam squad? He sounds like the guys Jack's Films parodies.
He does. He sounds like a dorky guy like Jack's Films goofing on fucking wiggers. And just do what your mother say. Don't say the N-word. You can say the W word though. All you like.
We're just gonna make.
Or you can flip it upside down. Use the B's.
Yes, right.
Make some crazy moves this year. I don't even know where to begin, and I'm not one to really speak.
We can't
before
say
things
too much.
happen.
Yeah,
I like when things.
We gotta let it happen, yo. But know this shit is coming.
Who the fuck is that? I'm not a big fan. Who's the other guy?
I don't know. All I know is he's using the Lil Uzi Vert song from 6 months ago in the background still.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Look at Banks' face. That's the face Keemstar has to make when he sees me.
What I would love for you guys to know though is we've been working really fucking hard the past few months. Especially I know that I haven't been making videos and shit. I've been really fucking grinding. He's been getting ready for all this shit. We've been so focused on this, and FaZe is about to fucking pop off. Everything that we're doing is about to pop off. There's so many isn't it fucking crazy how much they don't know?
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's probably because you don't upload anymore because of the lawsuit.
Can you believe that they don't know this because we didn't tell them? God, he's dumb.
Oh God, it's all the family. I feel like you know how you were talking about how all the YouTubers kind of know each other.
Yes, they do.
I feel like there's some big YouTubers who it's like a family tree almost, where once somebody in the family fucks up, they go up to Wolfie and they go, "Listen, you gotta go right now.
Yes.
And when you leave, your career stays right here. Nobody supports you. You're done. Bye-bye." And then all of a sudden, nobody looks at him anymore.
That's it. No, I do. I think they tried to do that to me, to be honest with you. I was trying. They tried to run me out.
Fan supported.
Yeah, fan supported. Well, if you got fans, that's all that matters. I didn't know if we'd have over 100 in this one. It's going to take a while for people to get used to the podcast being its own entity, and then that we're doing some other stuff on the channels. I'm interested. I'm mad at Versts. I don't know why the fuck he isn't on here. That's what he told me he would do. He better have a fucking great excuse. This is some Australian guy talking to Logan Paul about the suicide forest incident.
Oh,
The way that you handled the situation, it was interesting because you had just left Dubai, and then obviously things took a turn somewhat for the worse for you. I know that the world and the media were against you, and
The Chris Fade show. Fucking listen to this. The Chris Fade. See that? That's a Chris Fade, the guy. I guess he's Aboriginal or something like that. That's a bizarre.
Is this like
name.
an actual like on TV thing?
Yeah,
or is
I
this-
think so. I think it's over in Down Under. Yeah.
you became the name on everybody's lips. And for you, I think you probably wanted that at some stage in your career as what you were doing, but it may have happened for the wrong reason.
Do you think? I like how this guy's dancing around. It just hits the question.
Looking back on it, did you learn a lot from the experience of what went down?
Yeah, don't go on the suicide fires and goof on dead people. I learned. That's pushing it too far. Dead people will get mad. Don't film a dead guy and go, oh shit! Whoa! He's really dead! Don't do that. That's what I
Oh
learned.
shit! He watched Boogie's live stream.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. Chris looks Arab. He does look Arab. Well, he could be an Aboriginal too. Maybe he's Arab. I don't know. Paul.
hate taking L's.
Verst has AIDS. Hashtag. Yes, he must.
One in the chat if Verse has AIDS.
He better have AIDS. I talked to him this morning. You know what it is? I'm going to carefully say this. I believe that Verst is... I think he might be falling in love. That's what I think the problem is. Fucking no bros before hoes and Verst. With Verst.
Holy shit, that's a lot of ones.
What is the ones for?
He said if Verse has AIDS. One in the chat.
Verst got AIDS by 12 Tobes. That's terrible. All right, here we go.
Absolutely, man.
I learned.
I think I personally needed to be smacked in the face with reality a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I was becoming someone who I'm not, and the whole situation with Japan and everything that happened. Because you're right, dude. I was with you guys essentially right before that happened.
Yeah.
And then things just went downhill. So for me as a human being, this kind of growth, these past 6 months of really taking a step back from the vlogs and really looking in the mirror at who I was becoming.
This is such bullshit, isn't it?
I had to take a couple weeks off from making money off vlogs, so I pushed the merch in a little bit harder. I started promoting the fight with KSI. Yeah, I had to make my money in other ways because I'm a human and not an alien.
Yeah, this is bullshit. He doesn't care about that dead guy in the forest any more than I do. That's why I didn't get that mad at him. I didn't care about the dead guy. Nobody really cares about the dead guy. The people that are screaming the loudest
Hey,
care
you
the
know
least
what? At
about
least
the
it
dead
wasn't
guy.
clickbait.
No, it
There
wasn't.
was a dead guy
You know,
in
that's
that
another
forest.
thing. He should be rewarded. He's one of those. He's just like fucking Rice Gum and the rest of them. You know, it's like there's a dead guy in the forest. Headline. Yep, you weren't kidding.
Next up is 5 YouTubers who went into the suicide forest
Yes.
on top trends.
Yeah, right.
And focusing on boxing and training and eating right. I'm vegan now, right? So
What? He's vegan now? I'm vegan now.
Making those vegan gains.
I'm vegan now. I don't eat a lot of meat. It makes me big pussy. So I'll never do anything like that again.
How could I possibly do that?
Shifting
It
my
makes me a
perspective
more
little bit. It's a great growth for me, and it's going to shape who I become in the future.
There's a lot of growth. I learned a lot of things because I grew a lot. And last 6 months I took a good person. That's what Self-Fight wrote. Yeah, exactly. I had a lot of growth. But I'm growing. I'm learning how to grow. I'm a young guy, and what happens when things like this, you get smacked in the face, but you grow from it. I mean, just fucking same circular fucking explanation. Close your eyes. Nick sounds somewhat like Jeff, but more funny. Let's do. Why are you taking digs at Jeff? Come on now.
Well, I was frozen like a screensaver. Just kidding, Jeff. I love you.
Who else loves Keemstar? Me. I love Keemstar. He's in the chat yesterday again. He even
2 days in a row.
All right. I'm gonna let you a little inside. I have been advertising on Drama Alert, like running ads. Not so much because it's funny, right? It's funny to do that, but I mean, it makes the most sense to advertise. You can only really advertise like million plus, like big channels, million plus. But I did hear through the grapevine that he found out about it. I'm a little surprised he hasn't said anything publicly, and I don't know that he hasn't blocked me from doing it again.
You should have did a full-on Mumkey Jones,
What's
like
that?
the Grade A under A thing.
Oh yeah,
Trying to clip it so Keemstar says how great your channel is, and then post it as an ad on his fucking.
That's probably against. He's lucky he got away with that, though. I'm not glad with. Well, you know what? Maybe I should just like use the time where I blew him up or something like that as the ad.
Keemstar. You said it's like a PSA. Keemstar says I always lose the argument. Well, guess what? Here's 7 uninterrupted clips of me beating the shit out of him verbally.
But he came in and advertised his own channel. And I wondered about it later. I said, yeah, you can't say I just said, I can't say I'm irrelevant now. Now you're advertising your next drama alert in the channel. Which, by the way, I don't care about one way or another. But I wonder if that was a setup. I wonder if he was trying to get me pissed off that he was advertising, which I honestly don't care. It's a live stream versus a video. You can watch a video anytime, you know. Mm-hmm. And then he was going to flip on the fact that I advertised with him on his channel. So I was actually kind of wondering if that was the move. But I did find out that he found out.
He probably had the Twitter video cocked and loaded because the minute you said, "Oh, stop advertising on my channel," he'd been like, "Well, Tommy over here has been putting ads on my show for months."
Well, it's not been months. I only did like 2 or 3 campaigns. I did one on, I did Scarce, I did Keem, and I did H3, and just made the most sense, Mm-hmm. I wanted to do on Warski.
Put it on JF.
JF, but you can't. You can't do that because they're not big enough.
They're all demonetized, so you're not going to get the ads.
You're not going to get the ads anyway. Keem wouldn't do that. Are you fucking, Bluefly, you are way, I've been waiting to say this for a long time. Bluefly, you are way up his ass. Do you remember what this fucking guy did to me? It's like this like, there's like the Keemstar that actually, like, that everybody experiences, and there's the Blue Fireflies version. Keem wouldn't do that to you. He's a good person. Of course he would do it.
I hate taking L's.
This is a guy that thought that I was telling, thanks so much. The difference between you paid Keem, didn't.
No, you paid and Keem didn't.
Yeah, I guess. Like, what way does he mean that? I don't get it.
I don't know. He's saying, Keem didn't have to pay to advertise. But Tommy posted on a video where he put a link in a live stream that nobody was clicking off of.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But the fact that he wouldn't do something like that to me is ridiculous. This is a guy that tried to put me on a drama alert and say that I was telling kids to drop out of school when something was clearly fucking satire. And then when I mentioned that it was satire, he was like, "This is why nobody takes you seriously." Of course he would do that.
He got mad at you saying you were having kids drop out of school, so he started grooming them to attack you.
Are you fucking kidding? It doesn't mean he's a bad guy. I mean, like, forget the shit that he's done to me. Like, what about the shit that he's done to other people? Like, you just completely fucking push that out of your mind because of fandom? I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean, everything bad he's done is just a simple mistake.
Hey, iDub says we could use the N-word, so that means we could use the N-word. He's cleared. All charges.
Well, I don't know if saying the N-word makes you a bad guy. Definitely makes, the
way he said it, though, come on.
I'll tell you something right now, Blue Firefly. It's going to shock you. I got a tip that he called a fucking lawyer in Germany to see if I was breaking the law over here. Does that make him a good guy? And at the same time, he's like, no, I don't want Tommy to go down. And it's a pretty strong tip. He was looking in to see if I was breaking the law. I already checked into the law over here. He was looking in to see if I was getting my stream taken. That day that I didn't let him on, with Chad and him were demanding to call in, that's the bomb they were going to drop on me. But they didn't know I covered it in April of 2017. I'd actually covered it a year earlier about the laws they're thinking about changing or enforcing over here. They looked into trying to get me kicked out.
Wait, is she really a mod?
He's a troll, not a bad guy. No. He's a bad guy that constantly thinks about revenge and getting back at people. Can't wait to report you. I mean, these are not like can't wait to report. I mean, it's not like it's not a mistake. What's the old saying? Keep your friend close and something. So he's not a good guy. These are not accidents. It was like, whoops! I just told somebody to die again. He is obsessed, and I can say this from personal experience with him, with revenge. If that doesn't make you a bad person, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You're not going to see Kavos make that video.
Yeah. Well, Kavos did take a run at him.
He's a member of the family.
Recently. A lot of people were asking me what I thought about Kavos taking Deji's side. And I actually didn't watch Kavos' video, but the way it was explained to me, I smelled a rat. Keemstar wanted to throw me off the Baited podcast because I said, thank you for trying to be on Baited. It's scarce. Mm-hmm. All right. And that's another thing you know about. Clowns admitted that. And that's before there was any heat between me and him. All right. There's an example of a good guy. And that Kavos makes this video, gets something like 500,000 hits, and Keem does nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Actually, Keem is bald, but thanks for the $3.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm going to take calls. Oh, there's a few more things I want to do before I go in there. Yeah, we got the photos. This is the other thing I wanted to touch on. Something Chad said. Tana and her mate scam people out of their money. I hate taking L's. Thanks so much. Keep your friends close and kill her cucks closer. Thank you. She's crying as she got caught. Shane is biased moron. Anything for views calling anybody a moron is just like, I mean, it's just, that's funny. And that is just defending his scamming bitch of a friend who smells like fish fingers and warm mayonnaise.
I don't want to know what fucking Chad smells like. Okay?
Yeah,
he looks
Jesus
like he just
Christ.
smells dirty.
He looks like it smelled through the fucking Twitch stream. Here's the thing. Chad, you guys in your little clique over there have gone out of your way to protect your fucking friends. He has too. And what did he get? I want to know what Shane got wrong. What did Shane got wrong? What did he get wrong? Yeah, it was definitely in Tana's favor, but maybe it's in Tana's favor because Tana made the least big of the screw ups. She's still gonna pay, big time litigation coming her way. But the guys that were responsible for everything, and especially since she admitted that they wanted a little bit of a line out the door, you know, and that turned into, you know, sunburn and people collapsing. That's really irresponsible. And, you know, she's fucked. But as far as she hired this guy, and this guy told her, I can get this done smooth, and he simply didn't execute the job, that's what Shane presented. How is that biased? It looks like, unless you know something I don't.
Did you see that clip taken out of context a little bit?
What clip?
That clip where Tana says, like, literally, what was it? That
I don't know
people
if
like
that
to be oppressed.
I
feel like she was trying to sound like a badass on a potential documentary because she thought it was all going to go good, and she was trying to sound cool, trying to make sure. And then all of a sudden, now everything went poorly. That clip comes back.
Yeah, I didn't really take the first of all, I know what she meant. When, you know, what did they do in over back in New York back in the 70s? It was club. What was the name of the club?
I'm not sure. I wasn't
72. All the Rangers used to go there. It's a famous. Mike Myers made a movie about it. It's a big club. And then what they used to do, it was the first club they used to check the way you dressed and decide whether you go in. And people, to get into this club, Club 64, something like that, yeah. And they would look at you and decide whether you were cool enough to get in. It was one of the first places to do it. It created a line out the fucking door because people wanted to, you know, make Club 54. That was it, right? The people wanted to see, like, they wanted to be a part. Like, they wanted to say, I got let in to Club 54, you know. And I think that's what she was saying, that they want to be oppressed a little because it makes it, if you get in, it makes you that much cooler. It makes it worth more value. Why is there phone numbers in the chat?
That's not
Studio
allowed.
54, that was it. That's not cool, everyone lies. You can't be doing that, dude.
Wait, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a phone number?
Well, it's a different country. 69. I don't know what code that area one code is. So 71. Now they're all going to
69. Blicky got the stiffy.
Yeah. Don't be putting, because that looks like a, I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't put people's numbers in the chat. No doxing, please. No doxing. I don't know if you're doing it or not. Everything lies. Just don't do it. But that's what I think she was saying. She's not innocent. She's going to be fucked. But I don't understand that, you know, calling Shane a moron. You know, the guy, anything. I love how anything for views is a critic. This is a guy that got kicked off at Twitch for repeating the N-word and looking at a black girl and telling her she wasn't quite black enough. Now everybody's putting phone numbers in the chat. What the fuck? 876-5309. What the fuck? 867-5309. Yeah.
Okay.
Club 90210. No, you're not wrenched here, Catastrophia. Everybody's worrying about being wrenched. I'll wrench people. Who else should I wrench? Well, who's in some? Shivago. Shivago should be wrenched. We're still getting things up over here. And Versts didn't show up. Give me a fucking break. All right, let's take some calls. Going to wait and call. We'll take some calls. His name is Anything for Views. Yeah, and he's a critic. Telling people that they're fucking scamming people and will do anything for views. Anything for Views tells other people that they do anything for views.
You mean Budget Clown?
Yes, Budget Clown. Budget Clown.
All of the accent, none of the brain cells.
Yes. Exactly. I'm hearing Twin Galaxies is finished. I'm looking into that. Speaking of Clown, Colossal is Crazy original Twitter account is back at Colossal is Crazy.
At first, he had no followers. Does it take time to?
Yeah, like it does. That's what happened to Keem, but it's up to like 200K now.
I think it has the tweet that confirms Rice Gum owes him 10,000.
Really?
If that comes back, I think that's on there. Someone was talking about it.
No kidding. Oh, that'd be great if he gets the tweets back. But jump into waiting to call if you want to take a call. Jesus Christ! I think everybody's like, nobody's actually in the fucking calling thing.
Hey, Blue Firefly.
What?
Bring Blue Firefly up.
I'd love to talk to her about this shit and about the way she goes on and basically excuses all his behavior. I'd love to talk to her.
It's a Keem apologist.
I am Alex is back as well. That's correct. Everybody got their shit back. I want to get the Keem apologist. You know what it is? I probably wasn't there. Augie, you're on the air.
Yeah, are we allowed to ask off-topic questions?
Yeah, I don't care. It's like a loose show. We're still getting used to doing things over here.
Yesterday, my boy Turkey Tom put out a tweet. Are you familiar with King Anna person?
King Anna? No, I'm not.
Okay, well, basically, she's someone it's sort of in the commentary community. Anyway, basically, Turkey Tom put out a tweet, right? And he criticized her content, said it's like low effort. And he can't believe that
Bunty King did that,
succeeds, right?
Or Bunty King said something about low effort content, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this caused the entire community to get outraged.
Yeah, I know.
Including Bunty King went at it with Turkey Tom and made like a little Twitter video thing. I just think it's ridiculous that the commentary community
can't take criticism.
Group
can't take criticism.
Yeah, it's just like if he had made the same argument, like say. Tana Mongu makes horrible low-effort content. I can't believe this. If he had just replaced the word with anyone else outside of commentary realm, the community wouldn't have cared. No. But somehow, because it's someone in the realm, everyone rushes to White Knight.
I mean, this is probably a good thing for
I want to
him.
play this video if I can find it, what he sent to Turkey Tom. It's pretty harsh. I gotta be honest.
I love Bunty King, but he went hard on Turkey.
Yeah. I thought it was a little. I thought it was a little much. I'll be honest with you.
That's a big shout out.
But let's put the whole thing in. Let's put the whole thing in context, though. I did see this. So Bunty says any commentator that makes videos. I made reference to this yesterday. Any commentator that makes videos about other commentators and their low effort content. Needs to start making content that doesn't revolve around other commentators' content. Hey, Bunty, I'm out of a fucking job. Fuck you, man. And I wrote back, fuck you, I'm making a video on you. That's what I wrote to him. If all you do is complain about everyone around you, then you're quite possibly the problem. That's a fucking statement I always hated. You're the problem. But, I mean, certainly Bunty King is entitled to his opinion, right? And I got to be honest with you, I personally retch when the commentators get together and they just go on and on and on about this person's not that good and that person, yeah, whatever. Okay, sure. That's great. And here's another thing. Not all low effort content is bad. I'll give you the best.
Yeah, personally, I don't agree with Tom's original criticism,
yeah.
But like it seems like every month or something, someone will criticize a commentator.
Yeah.
For the same criticisms,
and they lose their mind. Look. Yeah, I'll give you a list. Nick Cash. There's a million guys, and Nick at least quit commentating. He didn't like doing it anymore. Yeah, it does seem that I mean, Keem, whenever he gets criticized, he loses his fucking mind, and he will turn around and tell other people you can't take criticism. No Fuckers Cracked, who a guy I really like. No Fuckers Cracked about a year ago. Over
yeah, but these are the people criticizing Keem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So Tom writes back, have you considered at any point the commentary is to give your opinion to those around you? That's a bit snarky. See, Tom is snarky, right? Around you, and most commentators do that. And that's the thing, in fairness to Tom, he sits and argues with other commentators. This is what he likes to do, right? This is what he likes to do. He likes to criticize other people's content, and they argue about it. No, the same way me and Diorio would argue about fucking hockey. It's like useless banter, pointless, aimless banter. And that's
a rambling video where I give my opinions.
Yeah, exactly. So the
thing is, it's like after Kava stopped making videos in the commentary community and started doing stuff on mainstream, it's like no one was left to like criticize the community anymore.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right. Most commentators do that.
Commentary is just criticizing the community. The only person who didn't do that was Leafy, and he made fun of people who really couldn't defend themselves because they didn't have a platform to do it on.
No, that's
so now
true.
Commentary is make a couple videos, take a shot at somebody, receive a shot back, and then your channel grows from there.
No, I think Nick just found the formula. And I got to be honest with you, now I'm looking at this tweet, even though I'm saying he was harsh to Turkey Tom asked for this, all right? Most commentators also do that. So in essence, your tweet means nothing. That's a lousy fucking thing to say. All right? Like your tweet means nothing. I wouldn't say his tweet means nothing. So stop criticizing people who make a living criticizing things because we're all supposed to be friends. That would have been better. It's like, I don't understand what you're trying to say, because what are you trying to say? Stop criticizing people who make a living criticizing things because we're supposed to be friends? But then he says, your tweet means nothing, right? He's a 15-year-old kid. I've told Tom this. He's aggravating a lot of fucking bigger commentators with his cockiness. So he gets dressed down by Bunty, adult style.
Gobble, gobble, Turkey Tom. Hey, I checked out your timeline. It seems like you feel like quitting when people with low-quality content or low-effort content get more views than you. So how about you do yourself and everybody else a favor and just fucking quit YouTube already? How about that, huh? Because I can guarantee you that won't be the first time you see low-effort content get more views than you. It happens all the fucking time. So worrying about other people's content and how much effort they put into it is absolutely stupid. The best thing that you can do is put more effort into yours and then grow your fucking brand or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. All right, buddy? Take it easy.
That was a wake-up call.
I couldn't do that to Tom. I feel exactly the same. With the way Tom spoke to him, right? Here's the other thing. You don't talk down to kids like that, but you don't speak to adults like that either. You know what I mean? And Tom was, I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, was snarky. And he is snarky. That's one of the reasons I like him, because he's snarky and funny, right? But he was way out of fucking line, and he got smacked in the fucking mouth. Think so? Yes. I'm not going to reveal, but I saw Tom's private reaction to it. And I think Tom realizes that he was way fucking out of line. I wouldn't do this if I was Bunty. That's just me. I'm weird when it comes to kids. All right. But just because I wouldn't do it doesn't make it wrong. This is a slap in the mouth for a kid that got mouthy. That's the way I see it. I think Tom knows that now. And
I don't think Bunty really meant quit YouTube though. At the end,
he was goofing on him, is what he was doing. Yeah. He was goofing on him. It was really harsh, man. I want to watch it again. Hold on.
Gobble, gobble, Turkey Tom. Hey, I checked out your timeline. It seems like you feel like quitting when people with low-quality content or low-effort content get more views than you. So how about you do yourself and everybody else a favor and just fucking quit YouTube already? How about that, huh? Because I can guarantee you that won't be the first time you see low-effort content get more views than you. It happens all the fucking time. So worrying about other people's content and how much effort they put into it is absolutely stupid. The best thing that you can do is put more effort into yours and then grow your fucking brand or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. All right, buddy? Take it easy.
Yo, he shouldn't be talking to kids like that after he just got his account back.
You're probably right. I don't really have a problem with anything that was really said. Tom's 15. I was talked like that by coaches and shit, I was talking like that in the military.
I can still see how he's being mouthy in this situation. I mean, he made an initial criticism. Bunny King did a subtweet about it, and then Tom responded.
Well, Tom, no, he wasn't a subtweet. He made a statement, and then Tom says, "So your opinion means nothing," and that's what probably pissed off fucking Bunty. So he's like, "My opinion means nothing. Watch this." And I got to be honest with you, I agree with Bunty in the sense. Sitting around talking, a lot of this fucking sitting around having banter about other people's effort or level of content, which by the way is a subjective fucking semantic debate that means absolutely nothing, really revolves, if you look at it, is jealousy of other people that are more successful of you. And that's exactly what Bunty is saying. And Tom is one of those guys that sits around, and when people do better than him, and by the way, he's in great company. I'm not jumping on him. I love Turkey Tom, right? He's one of these guys that probably that gives the vibe that he's doing that, and he's in great company. A lot of these guys that are under 10,000, and even some of them above, are sitting there. They're not so much criticizing as they are expressing their jealousy for success. People like Trigger Tro, people like Quite, who've gotten successful through gimmicks, and they can't stand it because they feel like they're working harder. Some people get lucky. Some people don't. There isn't much point in fucking bitching about that. If you want to go make a video on them and criticize their content, that's one thing. But sitting around bitching about it, Bunty's right. And the way Turkey Tom spoke to Bunty King, fucking Bunty decided to slap. So what?
I hate taking L's.
$5. What? Wow, Nick, guys. This Nick. Thank you, Nick. So I don't know. Is anybody, you want to argue with me? Am I wrong here? I mean, you know. Do something, Nick. You're so great.
Yeah, I kind of see where where you're coming from. To be honest with me, it just seems like a huge overreaction in the community. Like, you can disagree. I disagree with his initial criticism, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who's successful or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here doing my thing. They're sitting there doing their thing. If they're more, I don't. The initial criticism didn't bother me. It was the overreaction.
It was a slap. It was a slap in the fuck.
Dad scolding his kid.
That's what it was. Bingo.
That's really what it was.
And you know what? I think it might have been time for Tom to get a slap like that. And I kind of warned him.
And that's a big slap. He can
It's
end
a
up
big
getting
slap. But you know what? Here's the thing. Don't quit. Just dude, this is my problem with kids nowadays, right? You got dressed down. You don't think anybody ever talked to me that way? You don't think if I fuck up around here, I won't be spoken to that way by my wife?
I almost got spoken to that way today when I was in a Discord call while I was making time and a half at my job.
Yes, that's right. And Turkey Tom's just say, whatever. But when you sit there and say, Pete, your opinion means nothing, it sends a shockwave through somebody like me too, right? It's because it means shut up. How can you tell me to shut up on a social media platform? That's what you're supposed to do, tough.
I hate taking L's.
So I think that's what Bunty was reacting to. It was mean. It was tough. But he didn't, Tom's a big boy. He's a good content creator. He's growing again. He's a smart fucking kid, but that's what he is a kid. And he's going to do kid stuff. Right?
You know why he's going to be fine?
Why?
He's going to be fine because, like Tana Mongeau said, people want to be oppressed. Turkey Tom got oppressed here, and it's only up from there.
Yes, that's right. He got dressed down. There's two ways to react to being dressed down. There's the coward's way. Cry, and you know what? It's like, just fucking keep driving on. There you go. And I think Tom will just, whatever. It's embarrassing to.
Yeah, I'm not saying poor Turkey Tom. He can't. No, I'm not saying that. I was more about like the overall reaction, and first watching the video, I was just like, geez.
I was too. I thought he was a little harsh, but now the more I look at it, Tom wasn't exactly. He was pretty rude too, but so he hit him back.
He should clap back with a YouTube video and grow his channel.
There you go. Clap back.
Funny.
There you go.
Yo, Turkey Tom's got shooters, my dude. He'll fuck you up.
Clap.
You hear that, Bunty?
There you go. But I don't know. It's a dressing down. Is what it is. Take it. Take it or leave it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
that's really it.
That's all I had to say.
Good call, man. Good call.
All right, see you.
I mean, and I'm not trying to walk the line here because if Bunty was out of line, I'd say so. Was he a little harsh? Yeah.
It was a little far, but I don't think it was anything that He can't recover.
Tom has pissed off a lot of fucking people since he got famous.
Mm-hmm.
And this might be he could be a bitch and cry and stay off of social media or do whatever the fuck he wants, or he come back and just say, yeah, I got fucking lit.
Not a lot of 15-year-olds get that kind of following.
No. You
He's
know why?
very lucky.
And here's why. You know why? Because Turkey Tom is good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. He's good. He just got slapped. I've gotten slapped on YouTube, on publicly. You know, it's no big deal. And I have no reason. By the way, I'm not calling him a bitch. I'm just saying there's two ways to handle this, and he's going to handle it the right way. I'm more than sure. You know, and do you get the vibe with Bunty that this is a last straw thing? That's the vibe I got too. You know what I mean?
I feel like he was getting tired of it on his timeline.
Yeah.
Was going down, saw Turkey Tom, and went, you know what? This is the guy I'm going to fucking reply to because he's pissing me off.
Yeah,
all
that's
these
what it's
people
all.
have shit to say about content creators
Yeah.
who don't make any real content. They just do a fucking talk show on there. Yeah.
He's a nice kid. Let him go through the learning process. He'll be fine. Yeah, it's a learning process. That's all. It's going to happen to me one again. You know,
And he's got the chip on his shoulder saying, like, my content is good content.
Yeah.
And I think he shouldn't feel that straight away. I feel like he should be trying to improve his content all the time.
Yeah, sure. I find it useless that these guys criticize other people's content. You guys should be talking about how to build your channel. But you know what? Talking about how to build your channel, you have to actually talk about reality. And it has nothing to do with art. It has everything to do with algorithms and headlines and clickbait and thumbnails. And nobody wants to talk about that.
Well, I mean,
and they want to seem like they're above that. They want to seem like they're above it.
If you're a commentary channel, you're almost always criticizing something. If you're telling a story, you're a story time channel. You're not in that community anymore.
That's true. You're absolutely right. But it's not the end of the world. I love you, Turkey Tom. Whatever. Unknown Otaku, you're on the air.
Thank you.
What's up?
I've been doing some research about this Keemstar you're talking about.
Yeah. Get to the point. Get to the point.
I don't see why you're angry at him. He like donates to charities for puppies.
Yeah. I don't know why I should be angry. He's not look. I'm sorry. He's not a good guy. He's shown an awful type. I can't believe anybody thinks he's a good guy. Spectacular social media genius. Spectacular entertainer. Great wit. Unique. All those things Keemstar is. Good guy ain't one of them. And by the way, I just thought of this. He has said on his timeline 7 times, I'm not a good guy. But I want to show you. But I tell you, I'm out front with me not being a good guy. And that's why I point out all these phonies that say they're good guys and they're just as bad as me. He said that before. He said he's not a good guy, Blue Firefly. He's not a good fucking guy.
Good guy card when he's taking, like, hate.
Yeah. No,
then he's a good guy.
Then he's a good
guy. Why are you talking about me like that? I do so many nice things.
Sure.
Did you see that one YouTuber from 6 months ago? I got him where he was today, and he's being a dick to me after everything I've done for you.
Yeah, it's the same old shit.
Yeah, I mean, just look at how many views he gets people. He makes allegations against people and then waits for them to come on the show to clear it up.
He's not a troll. I know him. Blue Firefly, I know him. I worked with him for like 6 months. I know him. What do you think? Like, I worked with them. You want to know what he's really like when we were off air and we weren't working on Baited? He talked about all the shit he was buying. What do you think of this house, Tommy? What do you think of this house? Yeah, it's great. Fantastic. I can afford it. Yeah, I know you can. I can't. I know. All right, Otaku, get out of here.
Okay, right. Bye.
Well, unless you have something, you can't just what do you want to do? You want to host a show? I'll get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Take care.
I mean, my stream gets about as many.
You gotta have something, you genius. What do you got?
Nah, nothing.
I thought so. I thought so. Congratulations, you're the first person to get blown up on the other channel. Nah, I like Blue Taco. And I like Blue Firefly too, but I'm just sorry. And you're entitled to your opinion, Blue. I'm biased.
Come in the waiting to call.
Here's the thing, right? I could be biased about the New York Yankees because I love the New York Yankees, right? And I love the New York Rangers. But I also could say that one of their players is fucking up. I'm biased. Or I could actually make criticism of the other team. And I was on the ground. It's not like I'm doing this from afar. All right, whatever. If you like it's okay, Blue Fire. You're a great fan. I appreciate it, but I really don't. I really think you're telling yourself this shit. That's what I'm saying. Jiggly Jaggly, who's not fucking ready. Of course.
Hello, guys.
Oh, wow, you made it. What's up, man? What do you got?
Hey, what's up? So you were talking about this Tommy. What was it? Tommy Gunn or like
Turkey Tom.
Turkey Tom.
Yes.
Tom. Yeah. Is he the kid?
You're retarded.
Go ahead.
Why are you talking me retarded, man?
Because I think that you're retarded.
It's not me. That's how I think I'm real.
All right. So Turkey Tom is a kid, and Bunty King has he replied to him?
No, he did not reply.
Oh,
hell no, dude.
well,
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but he should. No, but it's like I don't know, man. Like I don't think he should reply to him. He's just a kid.
Yeah.
Your dad is dead. Your dad is dead. Your dad is dead.
I agree. It's fucked up.
Sound effects really add to the show.
Maybe.
You should reply entirely, bad or good. Subscribers are going to be flowing into the channel. It's really two different markets.
Yeah, I guess so. Here's the thing. That guy always writes the same thing. Shot from the point, more like shot from the penis. Am I right? He writes this on all my fucking videos. What the fuck's the matter with you?
Shit from the pint. You know?
Shit from the pint.
I hate taking L's.
What do you think about the incel revolution? Toronto van attack, brain cells, and was that the Toronto van attack? That guy was an incel. He couldn't get laid, so he ran people over.
Oh my fucking god! I didn't know.
Yeah. Where are you from, Jiggly Jaggly?
I'm from the first world country of Mexico.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, congratulations! You beat us over in Germany.
Hey, apparently we have done the same thing as Venezuela. Now we elected a fucking socialist.
Oh, I know you guys are true. What? You got money? Fucking leave. Buy your way in the States.
I don't want to leave. They just want to be here because if I go to the United States, I'm gonna be made fun of because of my accent.
No, you're not. You fucking million people have your accent. Me and Diorio grew up in New York. There's a bunch
around here.
There's a bunch of people walking around like, "Hey, man, well, you got an extra cigarette?"
Yo, man. I got Mexicans in my fraternity.
Are you kidding me? Boogie2988. Hey, you are so fat when you stepped on the scale, it said to be continued. Thank you, Boogie.
Says you, Boogie. You lose a little bit of weight, then you turn into a dick.
The more you
Why don't you go tell more people to kill?
I think it works the other way. The more you get.
No one's gonna make fun of you, and who cares if they do? What are you, fucking Turkey Tom? What are you, Turkey Tom?
I know, but it's like I like the environment here. The United States, you got a lot of fucking commies up there, buddy.
Yeah, a fucking guy from Mexico telling me that.
Commies? Where?
Maybe you're right. Stay in Mexico. It's beautiful there. Don't drink the water.
Where are the commies? Are they right there?
I hate taking L's.
High as a kite. Boogie should ask someone to check if they removed his balls during the surgery.
Wait, is that guy in the screen Nick? Is he the real Nick?
That's the real Nick. Can you believe it?
I'm sorry to say this, but you look like Boogie2988.
He does have an oversized XL condom wrapped around him.
Yeah, oh my god. But the sweater, what do you say? The sweater Magnum or something like that?
Yeah, but you don't have Trojan Magnums condoms.
Oh no, but they only have the cheap ones, buddy.
Yeah, the cheap ones. That's why. Yeah, because that's why you have like how many brothers and sisters do you have? Like 15.
2. No, I have one. I have one brother.
You have one. You see, that's the thing. You're rich. If you were poor in Mexico, you'd have like 30 brothers.
But why? It costs a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know. This back. All right, man. All the best to you. Well, stay in your country. Stay in your country with that wacky socialist.
Hey, I have a question to ask.
Sure.
Can I use the meme drop zone? It's a lot of work to just.
Problem is, we have to because we had a threat to the Discord about somebody dropping CP on us. So you kind of got to earn it. All right.
Right.
I hate taking L's.
Keep making spectacular calls.
All right.
You gotta kind of earn it, bud. Sorry, because I can't lose my fucking Discord. All right. Sorry.
All right.
It's these jackasses that are going to put poop on my fucking thing and, I don't know, dress like a comic.
I think that's why Keem knew so much about the Marriott, because he's a serial shitter and he has to know about the hotels.
Keep working. Work towards known fuckhead. Get my attention. All right? Jiggly jaggly.
Right.
All the best.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good luck in the
See
tournament.
you later,
Good luck in the
Boogie2988, and see you later, you Irish fuck.
Yeah, fuck
Bye-bye.
you. Good luck in the tournament, by the way. I hope you guys do well.
Was that not the best way to freeze my camera?
Yes. It was the best. I wish you could get Beck's Gold.
They don't have that here. I swear, I've been looking for it for weeks.
I don't think you get it in the States. I think you only get it here. I don't think you get it outside of Germany. I don't think you get it in Austria. The Trojan parent. That is the best picture ever. Somebody screenshot that shit. I think we got to call it a day. All right. That guy just came in. All right. One thing and get out of here.
Hello.
Hello. Film oddities.
How you been? How you been?
Super.
How are you guys?
Heterosexual.
Yes. We've been heterosexual the whole time.
Jesus Christ. Nick, you're doing a great job, by the way.
Dick is doing a great job. We're a little off. Yeah. I'm a little off, but you know, it's just because I had to set everything up and worry about stuff. But we'll get it. We'll get it right.
Do you have a love phone for us?
I'm glad you have a lot of fresh faces on, Tommy. Like a guy who's perpetually waiting for his mother to bring in the hot pockets. That's something.
I prefer microwave pizzas. I think hot pockets are overrated.
Well, let's take this last call. I'm going to clear the thing out. Then I'll feel better because Tobes isn't. Zod, do you have anything?
I was just going to say yesterday, Tana can sign a contract.
TanaCon? What happened?
Yeah, she can sign it. She's legally old enough.
She's legally what? Excuse me?
She's old enough to sign a contract.
In California? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be 18.
18. All right. No. Oh, she's in trouble. She's in big trouble. There's no doubt about it. People don't understand. I'm not sticking up for Tana as much as I think it was a great PR job. And I think it was good because it was true. It was true. You know, that's all I'm saying.
It's totally backfired on her, and she's going to be in the shit for years over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And she deserved it. But what I'm saying, like, I was talking from a PR YouTube perspective. That's where she was saved. I'm not saying she was a good person.
She's kind of come out lucky in it, though, because it's that, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's going to be the one that gets in the most shit.
Yeah, because he's ultimately liable and he accepts the liability.
I've got a theory of why he went back to, I think Nashville he went back to.
Yeah.
I think he's gone back to suck up to his mum to pay that money.
Would you want Lior, like, I think we should be doing podcasts with Lior Lesor once in a while. Would you be interested in bringing him on and him going over the whole case? I wonder if that would be interesting. You know,
I'd be quite interested to hear it from like a legal.
Yeah, he would know. Lior knows his stuff, and he's a great guy, right?
But that's what I think he's gone all the way back there just so he can, you know, cry on mummy's shoulder and get her to pay it off.
Yeah, probably. All right, I got to end the show's on. Thank you so much for calling, sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get some likes.
Yeah, we could get some likes. Can we get over 100?
I hate taking L's.
I mean, yeah, I hate taking L's. Take care, Zod. It's nice seeing you.
And you.
All right. Doesn't Nick look like a scumbag? No, he doesn't look like a scumbag.
Hey, listen, I'm 2 snipes away from being a fucking gangster,
Yes.
so I will fuck you up, Rick.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
Yes. He's a gangster.
There is just so much wrong with that freeze frame right now.
You told me where you live, Ricochet. I know where you.
Yeah, he doesn't live far from you. It's like right down the street from you. Ricochet.
I hate taking L's.
Thanks so much, Game. Tana's in deep shit, but like you said yesterday, she kind of saved herself. That's all I'm saying. Everybody thinks I'm fucking sticking up for her or some shit. That's all I'm saying. It was just commentary.
All right, listen, she's really hot. Tommy has a soft spot for very bangable broads.
Yeah.
Yo, someone clip that. Fucking Bert C just got his new shit for tomorrow's video.
That's it. All right. Let me shout out the donators and we'll call it a day. How about that? I mean, you guys are real generous and thank you very much in this 4th of July. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July weekend. 1 day ago, 1 hour ago. Thank you so much, Tobes. Ricochet, Mark. Guy gets 2,000 subs a day for years, has 2 days where he goes negative. I'm done. That was a great one. You can clip it. Yeah, that quote of the day right there. Gamer J Lee, Film Oddities. Augie.
Well, read the fucking donations.
No, I can't. I don't read them all. No, I read them when they catch my eye. Otherwise, we'll be here all fucking night.
He's being nice.
XT. I promise shout out, not reading the donation. Because it's so out of context, and then I have to think what part of the show.
It's not out of context.
Shut the fuck up! It was an hour ago. It was an hour ago. Augie, Versts has AIDS. Are you happy? Hashtag Versts has AIDS. That sounds funny now. That sounds way funny. It happened 44 fucking minutes ago, according to this Tobes. You're coming back next week, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not. How about that? High as a kite.
Oh God.
Diorio.
Suspended without pay.
619. What do you think about the Incel Revolution Toronto attack?
619.
619. I don't know. 69. What the fuck? The brain cells for Reddit. I think it was a really bad thing to do. You have to call me up and ask me that. I don't know how to answer that. Boogie2988. Thank you so much. And that's it. You have anything else to say?
A lot of intellectual stature comes with that question.
Get the fuck. You want to be on the show? Don't.
If
give me
anyone
that
knows
shit.
anything about,
Unknown Otaku in the main chat. All right, look, the way the donations works is this. All right, we're encouraging you guys to go to Streamlab. We understand some of you can or don't want to. All right, we're gonna read your name off. That's the guarantee. You know, and maybe the fucking tweet. Is that good enough for you, Tobes? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good.
I want to play video games. I think my wife went to sleep in the other room. You know, we got the arcade's monetizable and fucking, what do you call it now? And we have...
Well, 3 of them, right?
Yeah, do we got the sponsorships?
Oh, true.
That's nice, right?
Thanks, Rick.
Nick, you did a good job today. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Clarity, you did a real good job. We'll get this straightened out, don't worry. Tomorrow, as far as I know...
I gotta say, this was the best show Versts ever had.
Tomorrow, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm thinking arcade. Look out for it. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta ask permission. All right, and I'm fucking. It's so hot out here. We wouldn't believe it. I got this brand new Yankee hat, and I'm gonna sweat right through it. Oh, God Almighty! Tomorrow on the main channel, Tommy sees SFTP. All right. We'll close out the week with Ace Trainer Liam, and we had a really good week, guys. Right?
Yep.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Congratulations, Nick Diorio, for being a part of it. You'll be seeing more of him. You'll be seeing more of his podcast. Yes, right. He'll be on a podcast real soon. The whole news team. We're bringing new people in today. See you tomorrow on the main. Peace.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping 5's black stones. 6 Mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated.
That's Banks' favorite part.
Don't make me read this to you like I'm Chip Kelly. I feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Banks doesn't express
Dinner's ready, Nick.